please don't. Go that, please, please don't.
Bro, I'ma put it on my day. You gotta do it now.
Count it up. We need a brick stroke. We going bulletproof. We going tactical like we got the loot. I told us quit talking, no interview. Look in the review and I'm seeing red and blue. On vision, I see water like Malibu. Brand new the coupe and the top is mechanical. Mama, she told me don't let us handle you. Pull off and challenge you just to come challenge you. Ice up, can't handle. Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? Look.
Preseason has arrived and the NAI is having some crazy matches going on. One really memorable one between us, Indiana Tech, and the University of Cumberland. Let's break it down from a coach's perspective. This play starts off really strong with some great service pressure, forcing an overpass by Cumberland. Our setter goes up, and what we've seen in the comments is some see as illegal. The ball actually breaks the midline plane, and even Cumberland's setter makes contact with the ball. It gets thrown down, overpass again, forcing a joust opportunity. And then this is where the ball gets put back one more time for that third block touch and forces Cumberland's out of system. This is the part that's really memorable because Kristen just had 3 touches in a row. If you pay attention to the film, you can actually see me throwing up the 3 because I can't believe she's been that active in this play. Ball gets sent back over by Cumberland's from a back row attack, and we mishandled the dig. Now Kristen has to chase the ball, forcing us out of system to put the ball back in play for an opportunity to close it. And this is where the athleticism of our setter really takes hold as she forces herself all the way back to the net to end the play with an assist block. This is the part about volleyball that I truly love. She's a true freshman, playing completely fearless, all-out effort, and relentlessness. That's all we ever want, and here's what you're going to see the result being. That's crazy.
This clip right here is exactly why women's volleyball is the most exciting sport to watch in the world. It's full of ball control, high energy scramble plays, a ton of defense, and it keeps the fans on the edge of their seat. So let's break it down. We start off with the University of Cumberland's with a major float serve, followed by a dime of a pass and an incredible swing from the middle. Now, let's take a look at the libero on the University of Cumberland's. She's sitting completely composed, gets an absolute rocket sent at her, and she catches this ball on the tip of her fingertips. Goes into the net, creates an insane scramble play, giving Indiana Tech a second chance for success. Libero gets reset, back to her defensive position. No extra movements are being made, and she runs through a ball, making a beautiful play to give them a second opportunity at a defensive score to run the ball in the pipe and score this point out. This is an absolutely small glimpse of what women's volleyball is and why it's so exciting to watch.
Welcome to That's Crazy, where the plays you watch over and over again, we watch them again, a little bit slower, a little bit louder, and with a little bit more controversy. Today, we're looking at one of the craziest plays that took place in the NAIA Championships. The question is, was this a legal block, or did the setter try to attempt to dump the ball over? It looks like the blocker reached over and stopped the set. And for those of you who do not know the rules, a blocker can reach as high as he wants and as far as he wants over the net, as long as if the setter or the attacker or any attempt of the ball is to send it over. There is a player on the right side in the back row who can hit the D ball. He can jump like nobody else in the gym. And the setter has been known at times to set a one-handed D ball. Can he do that? Yes. Was that what he was trying to do? His hand starts to turn and he's trying to flip it over. Now, the question comes down to this. Did the coach have the right reaction? I believe the coach was doing the right thing. If I were the coach, I would be arguing for my players. You got to remember, this is the championship point of the semifinal. You want to do everything you can to give your players one last chance to continue playing. And from the replay on the screen, it looked like he was making the right argument. I was even sitting over in the stands watching this take place, and I'm going, oh no, this is going to come down to a very controversial call. And when they put that replay on the screen, oh wow, did the crowd go crazy and the players go crazy going, what happened? Why is this not getting replayed? But in the end, the ref made the right call, and we now have a series called That's Crazy.
I got victory in my veins. I was born to rise. Every scar on my heart is a badge of pride. When the darkness came, I refused to hide. I'm alive, I'm unbreakable, I'm still gonna fight. I got victory in my veins, you can see that spark. All the nights I was lost, couldn't kill my heart. Yeah, I've been through hell, but I won that war. I'm alive, I'm unbreakable, I'm so much more. I remember all the times I was close to the edge, felt the weight of the world, tried to bury.
Yep, that's the exact sound you make when physics packs it up and goes home. Because what you're watching isn't just a block, it's the one-handed Kong block of destiny. This is the NAIA Men's Volleyball Championship. The stakes are high and the sets are cleaner than my search history. This is a buttery smooth set that is perfect, and if it were in a textbook, they would go, that's exactly how it's supposed to be done. And then this guy shows up. Not with two hands, but with one hand. Not some technical block, but a smackdown that breaks a man's spirit. And he does it with a smile of all things. The best part are the fans in the comments. Half of them are going, if that happened to me, I'd pack it up and go home. And I have to give a shout out to my Haiku fans. They're my favorite. They're talking about how that one-handed block would have been an entire episode. So, was it technically sound? Maybe not. Was it completely ridiculous? Absolutely. Was it the most disrespectful smile since King Kong beat down Godzilla? Without a doubt. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. You already know. Hey, hey. Yeah,